There was a time where I thought Bill Gates was evil and there was some sort of plot to take over the world. Until you read a little bit about history, and not the history they teach you in school, but the history of the Freemasons and the Illuminati. Not necessarily the Illuminati. There's a lot of fake stuff out here, people. That's why you gotta use your gut, your intuition to distinguish information, to know yourself if it's real or not. Because I was once one of those people. I read these things and I'm like, they're drinking baby's blood to stay alive longer? You know, anything that came up. It was like YouTube and the conspiracies became like the National Enquirer. Sure, a lot of those conspiracies are actually true. But it doesn't mean that Bill Gates, it doesn't mean that they're all true and then you just believe everything that a YouTuber has discovered from his perspective. You should never trust just one perspective. You should look at every single perspective and make a decision of your own. So, gut instinct. Maybe I'm partially psychic. I'm not going to admit to that on camera right now. But from a gut feeling, Bill Gates is a good guy and he's helping people. And if anything, he's probably hired people to create conspiracies about him, the government, other people too, to make us more confused. Not to lead us astray, but to make us want the fucking truth. To make us want to know it. To make us search for it till we find it. And the highest truth, beyond anything in physical reality, is right here in your own heart. And how you feel about yourself, how you're judging or not judging the world. Because every day you wake up, you're in a new reality. Every single second that passes by, you can be in a new reality. Based on where you're going with your mind, based on where you're directing your heart and your feelings, you know, what you're focusing on. You're constantly swimming through the vast infinity of the multiverse, you know. So, the kingdom of God, what would that mean? What would be the return of Christ? The return of Christ would be the return of this love in each one of us. Knowing that we're creating our experience and we can be whatever we want. We could be billionaires. We can go to space. We can meet aliens. It goes on and on and on. But right now, humanity is limited. A self-imposed limitation. But we're on the forefront of the Golden Dawn. So this is just like the dark period before the Golden Age. The dark period where everyone was confused, distracted, you know, addicted. And from this place, there's going to be superstars that arise. And it's just going to be it's going to be seemingly average people, but they're going to be super, you know. Because it's not hard to be a superhero in this day and age because everyone's so fucking normal. There's a saying, if you read 8 books on any subject, you're going to be smarter than 80% of the public on any given subject. So, long for greatness. Dream bigger than you can imagine. You're God. You're going to get everything you want. This world, if you can't fucking tell, it's getting easier and easier. Every day it gets easier for us as humans. Every day there's more technology. Every day more and more millionaires are made. I think it's like almost 2,000 millionaires are made every day in America. It's like 1,700. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know it's in the thousands. Once you change your perspective, once you get all these belief systems that were put there by your parents, by your teachers, by your brothers, by your friends, that said you can't be that, and you know, and you unplug from them, you realize, oh, I've been the one saying that. And you say, I can, and look where you can, you know? then your reality begins to change. So this is what is meant by the New Age. When people talk about the New Age movement. The New Age is us knowing that we're creating our reality with our minds, with our hearts, and when we learn to meditate, to center ourselves, to be grateful, to treat other people like we want to be treated, to treat ourselves as we would want God to treat us, that's when we know we're on the forefront to heaven. So keep looking up. Things are only going to get better. Even if they appear worse, it's only getting better. So hopefully you found this useful. See you next time.